So we get that question a lot, am I gonna be able to give an injection to my dog or cat every day? And what I usually tell owners is that the needles that we're using are so small, most dogs and cats aren't even realizing that they're getting this injection when you're giving it. So I've had all types of owners that say, no way I'm gonna be able to do that. And with rare exceptions, we can usually get them trained very well. And one thing we always are gonna do is when your pet is diagnosed with diabetes, you're gonna get used to giving an injection before you ever leave our hospital. Because we know it can be a daunting task. We know that we can show you everything to do, but when you're at home and with your dog or cat in front of you, it can be an overwhelming process. So we're gonna make sure that you're comfortable with that prior to leaving the clinic or prior to leaving the hospital. I get from a lot of owners that this is an overwhelming process. They started off with a dog or cat that was just maybe drinking a lot of water and urinating a lot, and now we're telling them that their dog has diabetes and it's gonna require lifelong therapy. So we understand that it can be an overwhelming process. But what's important to understand is that in most cases, we can get your dog back to where they were before. It's gonna take some steps. It's not gonna be necessarily overnight, but we should start to see continuous improvement from the time that we start therapy. And most dogs and cats can live a very good, high quality life, again, as long as we're all committed to give them the care that they need. But diabetes by itself is not necessarily life limiting. There are dogs and cats that can live years and years up into their normal lifespan. There are some complicating factors that diabetic dogs and cats can potentially get, but as long as we inform owners what to look for, and as long as everybody's doing their part to making sure that we're providing the care that we need, most of these dogs and cats can live a very, very long life.